What's up, everybody? Welcome to Friendship Frequency. This is a podcast where we talk about our real life struggles and what has worked for us. We get real, we get vulnerable, and discuss our everyday lives, and we invite you to go on this journey to better yourself along with us. I'm Tab Johnson.
I'm Aaron Windhorn.
And this is who we are, and this is what we do. Hola!
What's going on?
Hey! Another wonderful Sunday in the Johnson house.
Right?
How goes it?
Good. It is Sunday. I'm not looking forward to going back to work tomorrow. And I know last time I was looking, it was supposed to snow this coming week.
Shut your mouth right now.
Let me see if it's updated again. It is Washington State.
Shut your mouth right now.
Yeah, Monday it's
that. Where?
Auburn.
No.
Rain and snow mix. 40% chance. Yesterday it was 80%. And then Wednesday is 40% chance of snow. And Thursday, light. And
I hate it here.
Friday, snow.
I hate it here.
Yeah.
I hate it here. I hate this weather.
I love it.
Especially after I spent the whole morning looking at videos of Texas and sunny weather and ponds and lakes and rivers you can float, and God, I hate it here.
I'm sorry you're not moving to Texas.
First of all, I'm grown. And I can do whatever the hell I want to.
Let's go back 10
I can't
saying you never leave.
Yeah. Well, and yeah. I mean, that's the determining factor now that people, I still cannot say out loud, but yeah. That's the determining factor right now. But listen, if that determining factor agreed to do it, like that would be, and not so much because of anything other than the weather and to have land. Like I saw 6 acres for $168,000 this morning with power, water, everything on it for a down payment of $10,000. I got $10,000 sitting in the bank. Like I could send that right now.
You think weather's going to be better in Texas? They've been getting snow and massive rain.
That's up at the north end. I don't fuck with the north end. I'm down in the south central Texas. Like I don't mess with that up there. So no, I know there'll be, bad weather anywhere, but
yeah,
not snow. I can't with the snow and the rain and the cold, like for so long. In Texas, it comes and lasts about a week and then it's gone. Like here, it's 9 months straight. So, but pipe dreams. So anyway, how was your week?
Here's me playing my mini violin for you.
Right? How was your week?
It was good. It was busy. Work's just been crazy lately. So.
Relate to that on so many levels. I feel that.
It is what it is. And, it's a paycheck. Yep. I'd much rather travel and do whatever the hell I want.
Right? Wouldn't we all? I'll say like this past week for me was like crazy busy for sure, work-wise. But like what I've noticed is like I'll work and then I'm coming home and instantly jumping into Prove It. Like on the computer, checking my stuff in the back office, reaching out to people. And definitely treating it more like a business than a hobby. But I like to do it. So it doesn't feel like work. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I like to do it. So it doesn't feel like work. But yeah, good week though. Good week. I still can't get my lazy ass up in the morning to go to the gym. Listen, if y'all are like me and you struggle getting up in the mornings, like, please comment and respond because I know I'm not alone in this. And Aaron has said to me, move your alarm clock across the room so you like have to physically get out of bed and go turn it off. Complete sense, right? Makes complete sense. Yep, I get it too. Makes complete sense. Do you think I've done it? No, of course not. So today, my I have like a charging stand for my phone and my Apple Watch and my Beats and all the stuff. It's like all together on one stand. I'm going to move that across the room next to my or on my dresser that's across the room instead of next to me on my nightstand. Yeah.
That that might prevent you from playing on your phone late at night and get to bed sooner, but
Well,
you can
I don't really do that though. Like honestly, I don't. No. Like when I go upstairs and I go like lay down in the bed, like I lay down and like it's not my phone, it's the TV if anything. And Jason can't sleep without some sort of noise in the background because his ears ring so bad. So he likes to fall asleep to the TV, which I hate. Like I could go the darker and quieter a room is to me, the better. But, you know, marriage, there's that. So
I mean,
if
I
I
went
get invested in a TV show, it's over. Like,
yeah. I mean, I went on Amazon and spent like $9-10 for an alarm clock, like a digital
yeah.
alarm clock, and I put that on my dresser.
Hmm. Yeah. I definitely have to do something because I need to get my butt back in the gym. Not for anything other than I want to, but like, and I feel better when I am doing it, but I got to get my ass out of the bed. And that's the biggest struggle for me right now.
Yeah.
And I told you, like, I think I was on last week's episode where I was like, listen, I saw this thing that we can pray to God for all these things that we want, but if we're not doing it to meet, you know, to help the situation, then it's probably not going to do anything.
Yeah,
So,
it's called you got to put in some action. You have to
exactly.
put in the work to make it
So,
happen.
that means I need to
And
get
it's
my butt
weird.
up.
I mean, I told you the story about back in my younger 20s and I was constantly late to work because I was up drinking all night.
Mhm.
I'd sleep through my alarm clock and my boss was like, "You ever thought about putting an alarm clock on your dresser so you have to get up out of bed to turn the alarm off?" And I was like, "I never fucking thought of that."
You're like, "Wow, that's brilliant." Actually.
I even had court I had to go to. It was an 11 o'clock court hearing, and my fucking ass didn't have the alarm clock on the other side of the room. And
My god.
woke up at 2 o'clock, a bunch of messages from my attorney. Where the fuck are you? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, I overslept. And he's like, well, you dumbass, you got a fucking warrant now because you didn't show up to court. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's
Plus the whole like for me, like the whole hormone perimenopause thing, like sleeping through the night is just not a thing anymore for me. And so I wake up several times a night and I'm either catching on fire from the inside or have to go pee or whatever it is. And like, so sleeping soundly is not a thing, but when I do finally fall asleep, like I want to sleep. And yeah, so I have to get it across the room so I can start getting myself up. And which is wild because I never had this issue before. Like, I've never had this. I usually could get up, no problem, especially in the military. Like, you didn't oversleep. Like, that just was not a thing that you did. And if you did, you only did it once. Like, so I have to do that and see how that works. But,
and make that a
you
doctor's
know,
appointment to go get a checkup.
yeah, but there's not I mean there's nothing there's nothing you can do for perimenopause. Like it's just like going through puberty again in your freaking whatever age you are that you're going through it.
I'm sure
There's not
there's
really.
I'm sure there's supplements or something, but at least go get
Oh,
your
I'm
blood
sure there
work
is.
checked.
I'm sure there. Oh my God, dude. This guy that we know played softball with Jason for years. Years. He's probably right around the same age as us, maybe even a little younger. Like, I'm scrolling through Facebook yesterday and this picture pops up of him in the hospital. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, of course, I read it and everybody's like sending him well wishes, whatever. And then he later in the day, he updates it. He had a freaking heart attack, 100% blockage in his artery. And he's like, I'm not even kidding, like smaller than Jason. And and if you're hearing this, you know who you are. We wish you the absolute best. I want nothing but full recovery for you. And yeah, it's time for some lifestyle changes. And you know, if you need anything, we're always here for you. But like that rocked me to a level where I was like, what? Pretty sure he's younger than us by a couple years, like right around the same age as me and Jason. Jason will be 46 in 3 days. I'll be 46 in July, but like right around the same age, maybe 42, 43. And it is mind blowing. Like, I just can't even, like, I cannot make that make sense in my brain. And it really like was like one of those eye-opening moments where you're like, okay, girl, like that could be you. I mean, it better not be, because I drink ketones and I do all the things and all, it better not be. But like, that is scary. Like, that's really young, I feel like. You know what I mean? So, and I mean, we've heard of people even younger having them, whatever, but like, wild. Definitely wild. And it was one of those moments where I was like, okay, like, this could be your life. Like, you're about to watch your baby graduate high school, and like, you better, there is no second time around. There is, you know what I mean? Like, it just was scary. It's really scary. Like, so one more reason why I need to get my butt back in the gym. But definitely a eye-opening situation for real. Like, yeah. They did check my blood pressure at the dentist though on Friday when I had to get a filling, because, and I'm assuming they checked my blood pressure because I didn't get numbed. I just did it without the numbing. And listen, if I can take a little pain instead of getting that freaking shot that like cripples you, I'm okay. So I just dealt with the pain.
You're nuts.
But my blood pressure was 117 over 26, and I was like, okay, girl, like, look at you having good blood pressure. All right.
I there's no way you could. Don't mess with my mouth unless I'm fully fucking numb.
Well, I've had babies. That's nothing. That's nothing.
You ain't drilling in my mouth.
Nah. I really like having not, because normally I've always got the shot and been numb before, but I would rather do it the way that I did it on Friday with no numbing, because I didn't have to worry about it after. I didn't have to, deal with the face coming back to life or whatever. I had a little bit of a headache, but not anything crazy. And I was fine. And during the procedure, I was okay.
No,
So
I got too much trauma around my teeth to let them do that with nothing. I
trigger.
I used to go to the Kent Clinic, low income, like dentist or whatever, and this fucking ass hat was like, he numbed me up, but then like started drilling on my teeth, and I'm like grabbing onto the seats, and I'm like, oh. He's like, oh, do you feel that? And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm just doing it because it feels good, asshole. And he just kept drilling and wouldn't like give me any more. And
I mean,
so I like refused to go to the dentist for years after that. I always hated getting the shot because it hurt.
mm-hmm.
And so I always dreaded them shoving that needle in the back of my mouth to numb it. And then all of a sudden, like, I don't even know why they couldn't have come out with this years and years ago, but they got that gel that they numb your gums first before they give you the shot. And since then, I don't fear it, but I'm not going to let you drill on me unless my shit's numb.
Yeah.
Like I had a surgical extraction. I made them put me under me gas, everything.
Yeah, Jaden's about to get Jaden's about to get all 4 wisdoms pulled, and I'm going to make them go ahead and put Jaden all the way under. So I just don't need my baby traumatized like that. So I'm going to have them put Jaden under.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a secret. Women have a higher pain tolerance than men. Obviously, we have babies. With Ashley, they tried to give me an epidural 8 times and it didn't work. She was natural and she was the biggest one out of all 3 of them. And, I was like having a toddler. It just is. Pain for me is not, or I shouldn't say for me, pain for women is not what it is for men a lot of times. So it wasn't. And then I told them, I said, I don't think it's the pain. Like, I don't feel the drilling so much as I hear it. Yeah. So then I put headphones on and I was fine. So.
You a brave soul, woman.
I'm a thug. I killed Tupac. Not really. Not really. Jesus Christ. In case somebody's, yeah, that. No, just, yep. Go ahead and edit that out in case the FBI shows up. Right. But yeah, I had a dentist appointment and then just, like seeing that yesterday, like really makes you, at least for me, it really made me like start looking at some of the choices that I've made as of late. And really see where I need to like tighten up at. And so that's just what has to be done because I don't, dude, I would lose it if that happened. Like, and not like, God forbid it was like, I would just lose it. I would lose it. So
I mean, I
just need to tighten up.
The switch for me was, I was 420 pounds, diabetic on 2 different diabetes injections, 2 different diabetes pills, 2 high blood pressure meds, high cholesterol. And it was just masking. I was just existing. It finally took me the mind shift to like, okay, I need to make a change because I want to live. I want to survive. Mm-hmm. And, I found ketones and it was a complete game changer for me. Lost over 100 pounds within 6 months. I was off the diabetes meds, high blood pressure, cholesterol was good. I started getting active.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely. See, for me, like I've never been on medication. I've never done any of that. Like I've never been diabetic. Never, even when I was pregnant with my kids, like, women that get pregnant have a higher risk of pre-gestational diabetes or whatever. And I just never had any of that. And I attribute a lot of it to being as physically fit as I was in the military and then getting pregnant, but diabetes runs thick in my family, like thick. But mine's always been the opposite. I've always had low blood sugar, not high blood sugar. Like when I was a kid. Yeah, when I was a kid, I would pass out if my blood sugar dropped too low. So it's like seeing that and like knowing how active this person is and like watching him. I mean, Jason and him won championships together. Like, just, it really was like, dude, like what? So definitely eye-opening for sure and inspiring if nothing else. You know what I mean? So yeah, just time. Just
thoughts and prayers out to them that they make a speedy full recovery for sure.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And he's got a daughter the same age as Jaden. And I just like that part of it to me, like I can't, Jaden wouldn't even know what to do.
Yeah.
Jaden would be completely lost if it was either one of us, So yeah, that's scary for sure. So just listen, I'm trying to be a hot muscle mom, like trying to be, I don't want to be skinny. I don't think I'll ever be skinny, like, and I don't know that I'd want to be, like, honestly, my legs are already tiny. Like, but I want to be strong and I want to be fit. And so that's the goal, not necessarily, yeah, I need to lose some weight. Like, let me not kid myself, but I don't need to be.
Yeah.
I would look like a pole with boobs. Like nobody, that just would be weird. So Just want to get strong and fit and not have to stress about stuff like that, so, and be able to run around and do things with unspoken thing that I can't talk about. So,
Yeah. I mean, I'm still consistently going to the gym 4 to 5 days a week.
Yeah,
Once in a
that's good.
while, I take Saturday and Sunday off, but my
Yeah.
main days are Wednesdays and Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
But I at
Yeah.
least like Saturday. I at least walk Saturday morning. I just didn't
Yeah.
go to the gym.
Yeah. Our walk yesterday was the first time I had worked out since the last walk, the previous Saturday. So, number one, that's not okay. But number two, like, we were moving. Jason and I were moving to try and catch up to y'all. And hold on, let me find it. I did close my little heart challenge for February, though, yesterday for
Oh,
Valentine's Day.
awesome.
But yeah, just, like, just get back into it. Like, it's not about anything other than it just needs to be a part of my everyday life. And I just got to make the time to do it and get my ass out of the freaking bed to do it. So that's all it is. And with more and more people reaching out to me about K1 and ketones in general and all of these things, like, I don't want to just talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, because I believe in the product so much, like, I don't want to be one that just talks about it. I want to, be a product of the product. So just time, just time. So yeah,
Great.
but so we're moving the alarm clock. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted. You'll know because you'll see my morning mix up,
Right.
my video, and you'll see what time it is. That's usually how people can tell. Like, I'm pretty open and transparent in those morning mix up videos.
Yeah. I'm not quite awake at 4 o'clock in the morning to do it. So,
Oh, dude, me either. I think the one I posted on, I don't know what day it was, but I thought I spelled morning, but it was spelled like Marvin or something. I was like,
that's
God,
funny.
could I even type this morning? Clearly, I was still sleeping. Like, Jesus.
Right.
So,
That's hilarious.
but yeah, excited for, I was going to say March, but it's not March. In May is what I was meant to say, but March and April have to happen first, I guess.
Yeah. I have
I'm
to.
excited for May though.
Yeah. March, I'm not excited for
Why?
because I'm turning 50.
I know.
If you have to ask.
I know why. The public needs to know why.
Yep.
It's
And
a
then
number. It's a number. Nobody even believes you're your age now.
I know you're only as old as you feel, I guess, right? But it's a mental game for
Do
sure.
you, I was about to say, do you feel like there's some kind of psychological thing around turning 50?
Yeah. It's fucking old.
Yeah. I felt like that at 45, honestly. Yeah. I felt like that. Let me not lie. I feel like that every single year. And
Yeah.
then, like, today is Ashley and Micah's 1 year anniversary. Shout out to my babies. But, like, it's hard to believe they've already been married for a year. And I just am like, God, you really are old. Like, you really are old, at least in numbers. I don't feel that old, but yeah, it definitely.
Your last kid's graduating too.
I know. I know. And honestly, I didn't even know that that would happen. If I'm being 100%, I didn't know that that one would survive outside of Guam just because Jaden was so wild in Guam.
Yeah.
Was a true, like, island baby. Took baths outside in a bucket, ran around in like flip flops and a diaper, jumped off of cliffs into the ocean, like, wild island baby. And come back here in culture shock like no other. So,
Oh yeah.
but here we are. Graduation right around the corner.
Yeah, I almost slipped up the
So,
secret, but
yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, I'm sure I could probably say it now. Like everybody knows, like in our family, everybody knows, but I don't want to, I want to make sure it's okay before I, say it out loud. So I'm sure people can probably guess what it is, but they don't know who and they don't know what. But I'm sure they can probably guess. But yeah, wild, wild. That still is like, I'll say it out loud sometimes or like be talking to Jason about it. And I'm just like, has it sunk in yet? Like, can you even believe it? And he's like, no, not at all. So I asked my dad too. I was like, is this what it felt like for you? And my dad was like, yeah. He was like, I still sometimes am kind of like, I can't believe this is where he was like, when I look at you, I still see that little kid, that little girl that climbed trees and did all the things. And it was like, I have to remind myself that you're a grown woman and married.
right. Yeah.
My dad's a little on the emotional side. I don't know where I get that from, but
Hmm. Go figure.
hey, I listen, both sides. My mom and my dad both were emotional, so I get it honest, 100%, 100%.
You got the
But
double whammy.
yep, the temper and the emotions. So
Right.
if you have an issue with either thing, please speak to Julian Flores Jr. He will be able to assist you. But you may not like the answer that you get, just so you know. But yeah, get ready for the week coming up. Got to do some laundry. Brandy will be starting Monday. She will be running the Auburn location. So she will be the manager there. I'm excited to have her and I back together again. And I will be with her all week, training her, getting her ready to go. And so I'm sure a fun week, if nothing else, is ahead of me between her and I. So good times,
Shenanigans.
good times. Shenanigans, you know it. You know it. So, but yeah, I was going to try and plan a get together this week, but I think just with everything that's going on, I'm not going to have time during the week. So maybe next weekend or something. And then, of course, we have the one on March 10th um, at the writing club. And yeah, just keep getting us all together and, you know, see what comes out of that.
What's the March 7th?
St. Patty's Day one, St. Patrick's Day, and we couldn't do it the weekend of St. Patrick's Day because the Meridian Club was already booked.
Yeah.
So we're doing it that weekend before. Dress green, costume, whatever you want. Of course, I'm going to. And hang out, bring some food, and get everybody together. So it'll be good times. Good times. And then I'm excited because we're going to do that night egg hunt. And listen, I'm already planning and scheming in my mind on how I'm going to win that. I already asked Jason if he had night vision goggles. The military doesn't let you keep those. I'm kind of mad about it, honestly.
Yeah. Too
But
expensive.
yeah, so just good stuff. And, just keep rolling and see what comes out of it. But I just am excited for number one, where my mindset is right now. And two, like, I should have stepped into this position a long time ago. I should have stepped into this power a long time ago. And I didn't for whatever reason. And stepping into it now feels more natural than not being in it, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to keep doing what feels right and go from there.
I'm here for it. Somebody's got
I
to
know.
do it.
I know. And lucky for you, you're the bestie, so you get drug along whether you want to or not.
Yep. For sure.
That's why when I sent you that Zoom and you were like, it's just another guest Zoom. No, it's not. No, it isn't. Get your butt on the Zoom.
Right.
But yeah. What about you, friend? What about you? I feel like I've talked a lot. It's your turn. Ready, go.
I talked a lot early on, about 20 minutes ago.
See?
I don't know. Just through the week, still kind of up in the air whether I'm going to go to Florida or not.
I know, me
Just
too.
trying to figure things out. Like,
Dude, if I could figure out a way to get clothes on me enough to last the entire time I was there and fly Frontier, I would do it 100%. It's the bag that I am like, I'm not paying you $100 for a carry on. Like, I'm not doing that. But I mean, it might be cheaper if you look at some of the flights, like to get
yeah,
your ticket and pay the carry on.
right. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to go, but it's just more of a financial thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I just
I
dropped
do think one
$1,400.
of us has to be there. And when I say one of us, I mean like somebody that we trust to take good notes and gather information and
Well,
really find
I'm
out
not.
what's
I'm
happening.
not. I'm not that note taker.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Like, get the real information and not just bits and pieces. And, excuse me, somebody that's like going to truly pay attention to, what is being said and
Yeah.
all of the things and not just be there just to have fun at the event. Because don't get me wrong, the events are a blast. We know that. But like,
Yeah.
there's more to it than that. And especially now for me that I've switched over into business mode with Prove It. And like, yeah, I need to have Jason check today, Companion Fair, and see what that looks like. And then even if we just stay at a Motel 6 outside, I don't care where we stay at. We're literally only going to sleep there. So I'm as long as there's not roaches in the bed, I'm okay. Like, um, and see what that looks like. So, but I do think one of us has to be there. And I know Justin is going, but Justin relies on me for information a lot of times. So clearly, and I love you, Justin, if you're listening, I love you to death, but I know people like constantly are talking to you. So I need somebody that can pay attention at the event.
Well, I'm sure Nicole's
So
going, so she can.
yeah, listen, God bless her. I love her to death. Love her to death because that was everything that Justin needed. Thank you, sister, for that. Yeah. I do need to check though because I do really want to go and I do think it's important for us to be there, especially with the launch of K1. Um, I'll just have to have Jason check the companion fair today and see what that looks like. And then plus I'm going in June. So May and June is going to be like action packed for me. So let's say I go to Florida. We got Florida, then I got Texas, then I got Canada for work. We're going to Niagara Falls, Canada. And then I literally come back from that and go straight into Jaden's graduation and then Jason's family reunion in the towards the end of June. So May and June is about to be, but I'm here for it. I love it. You know I love it. I live
Yeah.
for it. So that I'm excited about. But it's just a matter of getting it all figured out and planned out. I actually need to call Jennifer today and tell her about Canada. I'm glad I said that out loud. So she knows I'll be in Canada and Jordan will be with Jason. So, but good times. I've never
Right.
been to the East Coast over there like that. So that'll be new. And definitely never been to Niagara Falls. I don't know if it's the same Niagara Falls or what it looks like, but I got the email and I was like, are they me too? Like I go too? And my HR guy was like, yeah, why would you not? I was like, oh, okay. He was like, if you don't have a passport, you better get a passport. No, I have a passport, but okay, I'm ready. Like, let's do it.
Yeah.
So,
But do they
yeah,
take the passport, or you don't need a enhanced ID to go over there? It's just a passport.
you only have to have one or the other. You don't have to have both. So, and I don't have an enhanced ID because I have a passport. So, now
They
in
they
2027, when that expires, I will need to get one or the other. I'll just get a new passport.
yeah. They won't even let me into Canada. Punk asses.
Listen, clearly there's some things that you and I need to talk about. Criminal.
I can't do nothing about my past.
Okay, but I need to know so I'm not caught off guard when we try and go through the gate at the base and they're like, oh no, he's banned. Like, you hang out with delinquents. He can't come here.
I had no idea. I used to work on the base, so that was news
That's
to me.
so crazy. I still can't even believe that happened that day.
I mean, they won't even fucking tell me what it is.
That was so crazy. And that's the thing. Like, I wish they would at least tell us what it is. So that was so wild. That's never happened to me before in my entire life. And I was like, delinquent. Oh my God, I hang out with criminals.
It couldn't have been too bad if they let me on for the day.
I mean, true. This is true. This is true. I mean, clearly you weren't, that bad, but still, yeah. I'm gonna need to know. Did you attempt to go on the base one night and you were drunk? Did he start a fight on base with a customer? Like, these are things I need to know. Oh my God, that was funny. That was funny. They acted like it was just like national security for real. Like, can you pull over here to the side, sir? Jace, I'm like, don't get out of the car. Don't get out of the car. I'm definitely not getting out of the car. But yeah. So, got a few things coming up and got to get ready for that. But, business as usual for sure. So, I just need to make sure I stay in the right mindset for all of this. I always have that fear in the background, lurking kind of in the background of, is today going to be the day that I just lose it or lose the mindset? Is today going to be the day that I fall off? And I hate feeling that way. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I hate feeling that way, but I think because it's happened so many times, like, I don't trust myself feeling the way that feeling as good as I do. So that's why it's always kind of lurking in the background. So I'll be glad when that goes away, for sure, if it goes away. But just being 100% honest, it's what we do. So, but yeah.
Yeah, I did my post yesterday and it was funny.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I used ChatGPT to help write stuff because I'm not good with words, and I forgot to remove the ChatGPT language at the top. And a friend messaged me and says, "I love you, so I'm gonna tell you left the prompt in." And I removed it, and I said I appreciated it. And we went on and we had this long conversation, and I, asked her, because she was successful in the business, and I asked her some questions regarding that. And then I go on Facebook and see a post.
Good. I'm glad you saw it, because that's where I was about to go.
Saying people stop using ChatGPT. And I was just like, wow, call me out like that, huh? After you
almost said something to you about it yesterday. And I was like, nope, we're not going to do that. Don't say anything, because maybe things have changed and that's not the person she is anymore. And lo and behold, I wake up and see it this morning, not even on Facebook, because I didn't block her, but I unfollowed her and a few other people because of the negativity. And lo and behold, if I don't get a notification from Threads of said post, and I was like, screenshot it, because that was coming to you today, and it was literally going to say, absolutely not, that there'll be no more conversations with that one. Like, that's how that's going to end.
Yeah.
So
I was like, damn.
I'm so glad you saw that, and I didn't even have to say anything.
No, I literally saw it, like, that it was posted like an hour ago, and I was like, how are you going to message me and be two-faced and then go on Facebook and post something regarding that?
Speak on it. That's what I'm talking about. Look at God. Look at God showing you who the devil is. Yep. That's literally, let me show you. Let me just show you. Hold on. Where to go? Damn it. Did I not save it?
You talking her screenshot of her post?
On Threads.
No, I saw.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, I saved the screenshot so I could send it to you and be like, so all of that conversation you had yesterday, it's out, just so you know. Because I didn't want to send it yesterday, or I didn't want to say anything yesterday, because that was my first reaction, was like, be careful, because now she's going to run her mouth. But I didn't want to do that, because that would make me just as guilty as what she's doing. You know what I mean? So I kept my mouth shut and didn't say anything, and didn't have to. Why? Because God did. That's gross to me. That's truly gross to me. And I say that because if you truly care about someone or call someone your friend, you don't post shit like that.
Yeah.
You don't post stuff to call people out to get likes and follows on your page. And I stopped following a few of them a long time ago, because it was just swirling up all the negative. So I stopped following a lot of them a long time ago. And then when we had our KLP at the Mexican restaurant, and that person that we haven't seen, that was part of the community and kind of walked away and went with that group of people, came, told me the same thing. And I was like, interesting. Good to know. So you don't get to be somebody, you don't get to say that you're helping someone, and I'm helping you because I like you, and then go and post something like that. And that's gross.
Yeah.
Like, that's gross. I don't even have another word for it. I mean, I could come up with other words.
It's two-faced is what it is.
It's two-faced. Yeah. And if you truly care about somebody, that's not something that you would do. At least in my opinion. I would never do that to you. I would never do that to anybody that I care about. I don't think I would do that to anybody in general. Yeah. Like, there's no reason to do that. And so, yeah, it was gross. And I'm glad I know, and I'm glad you saw it, and I'm glad I know now, because now I know I made the right decision. So,
yeah, I mean, I know where she stands, and she was talking about how God loving she is, and blah, 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 and in our message thread, and I'm just like, I don't think God would want you to post some shit like that.
God don't like ugly, and he ain't that damn crazy about pretty. So Let's be real about it. Yeah. Girl, I hope you listen to this, and I just want you to know I see you. Yeah. I see you, and God sees you, and it is gross. Yeah. And you need to talk to somebody about that. And I mean that with all the love in my heart. So don't, because you already know, like, especially when it comes to you, like, you already know. Yep. Listen, the old me is right there. She's right there. Right there. Tabatha. I keep her on standby just in case. In case somebody has to try and get ratchet. And that's just gross. Like, it is. It hurts my heart, that's the truth. It hurts my heart. Because
it didn't hurt my feelings, but I just think it was gross.
I knew it wouldn't hurt your feelings. I knew it wouldn't. Yeah.
But it's just, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going to go out of your way and be like, hey, I like you, so I'm going to say something. But anybody else, I would let them take the fall, or I don't remember her exact words.
Yeah.
But then turn around and do a Facebook post about the same subject you just showed me, and telling people to stop, is just.
Not only telling people to stop, but let's just read it. Can everyone please stop using ChatGPT to write their Facebook posts for them verbatim? It doesn't sound like you. Every single person's post follows the same cadence, uses the same pauses, and the same formula, and it's driving me nuts. May as well post a Snapchat selfie with a unicorn horn and kitty cat ears and say that's what you really look like. Girl, you can get drugged. Like, I'm just letting you know. You can catch this smoke. Go, look, calm down. Like, that's gross. That's gross. And that post just showed you and me and the 1,000 other people that I decide to tell about it who she really is. And honest to God, you know what? There's a reason why God removes people out of certain situations. We may not understand it at the time. We may even think, oh my God, like what is happening? And feel like we may need to walk too. But that's why. That's why you don't get to be a part of this community anymore, because you're gross. And we don't need people like that.
Yeah.
Gross. Yeah, it pissed me all the way off this morning when I saw it. Clearly. Pissed me all the way off. And I really had to take a minute, because that direct message button was hot, 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 let me tell you.
Yeah.
But people's true colors always come to light, Aaron. We know that.
100%.
We know it. And yeah, I knew it wouldn't hurt your feelings. I knew it wouldn't even, like, nothing. Because honestly, who is she to us? Girl, please.
Nothing.
But you know what I mean? Like, don't be disrespectful. Like, that's disgusting. So, and you're a grown ass woman. Like, you're a grown ass woman doing that. Like, how do you feel? We could have a whole episode on that alone. Lord, let me calm down.
About
Jesus,
people that
take
feel
the wheel.
about people that feel so miserable about themselves, they have to attack other people and make them feel inferior, or try to make them feel inferior.
Best thing I've heard all day.
But I will say, it didn't make me feel inferior, because I could give two fucks less.
No. Right? Girl, you ain't even an afterthought.
Yeah.
Drinking happy juice. I can't tell.
Yeah. Waste
But now
sperm.
I'm mad.
I'll say it. It's a
I'm
waste
mad.
of sperm.
Now I'm mad. Now I'm just irritated. We gotta change. Let's talk about something happy. Let's talk about rainbows and butterflies, because I can't. Like, it would be really difficult for me, like, knowing that now, it'd be really difficult for me to sit in a room with her and be like, yeah, girl, I wish you the best. I'd tell her flat in her face, and she would not like it, and she would get her feelings hurt, because you don't get to be disrespectful to people like that. Like, that is gross. There was no reason for that. Just unnecessary, just uncalled for. And that's all you could think of to post on a Sunday morning, girl? On the Lord's Day? That's all you could think about to post.
It was Saturday.
Trifling ass heifer. I don't care. God.
The pre-Lord's Day.
That's what I'm saying. Lord's Day Eve?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Right? Yeah.
So, it's good to know, though, because like I said, people always show their true colors, and it's a lesson that sometimes has to be learned the hard way. Lucky for us that because if she would have said that to somebody else, Aaron, imagine the damage that could have done. Like, let's be for real. Like, if she would have said that to somebody else whose mindset wasn't as strong, or didn't have as much self-development, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, she could have done damage with that. And that, to me, is like, girl, I can't. And you know me, there ain't no coming back from that. I wish you the best, and I hope everything works out for you the way that it's supposed to, girl. The way that it's supposed to. That's all I can say for you. Mm-hmm. If you have questions and you would like to know who said individual is, please message me directly, because I have zero problem letting you know. And I got the screenshots to share it. Like, I just can't. Like, that could have done real damage to somebody. And like, that intention, if you're doing stuff with that intention, like, shame on you for that.
Yeah.
Shame on you for that, because why would you ever go out of your way to hurt somebody like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing if you just make the post and didn't say anything to me, but to go out of your way to message somebody and say, hey, I want to let you know that you should change your post.
Yeah.
And I'm only telling you because I like you. as a person.
I would
I think
let
you're,
anybody else look stupid, is what she said.
yeah,
I wouldn't say anything to anybody else because I would let them look stupid, is what she said.
yeah.
Like,
But then turn around right after you tell me that and do a Facebook post calling me and anybody else out for using ChatGPT.
but here's my thing. So what? So
Yeah,
what people
what
are
does it
using
fucking
Chat GPT?
matter to you?
Because what if these people are brand new to social media and they're trying to grow something on social media? Like, so what? Who are you to say anything or judge anything that anybody else does? Like, so what? And if that's all you have to, like, if that's all you're doing with your time, the time in your day, get a hobby, bitch. Get a job. Like, who are you to judge what somebody else is doing? If you don't like it or you think it is whatever feeling you have about it, scroll past it.
Right.
Unfollow. Why are you still following? Let's ask that question. Why are you still following? So you can keep up with what's going on? Girl, I see right through. I hope she listens to it too. I see right through you. And I know exactly who you are when you look in the mirror. And if you don't like it, the only person that can change it is you. So doing this little petty shit that you're doing and trying to make other people feel bad for living their best life, you need to talk to God about that. That's what you need to talk to God about.
Mic
See
drop.
what you
I mean,
did?
the fire
See
came
what you did?
out.
Jesus,
I love
Lord.
it.
My God. The fire. The fire. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. I just don't. I'm not okay with people doing that to other people. I'm not. And you know that about me. Like, if this was to have happened in person, Lord help us. Had this happened in person, it would be a whole nother situation for sure. But I'm not okay with anybody going out of their way to make somebody else feel bad about something that they did that they thought they were like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, who cares?
Right.
And I'm not okay with people that do that. And so, yeah, I will stand up and say something in a second. And I will unpack this ratchet hood rat back here in a second. Like, I just am not okay with people doing that because the intention behind it was gross. Was so gross and just so mean spirited. And like, you really need to check yourself if that's how you operate. Like, you really need to check that. And yeah. And it is partly because it's you and I'm super protective over you, but I would have done that with anybody. Like, had I seen that and she did that to anybody and they told me, like, I would have said something. Like, that's no, no. And now I'm okay with Justin posting what he posted. Some people leave and call it growth. Well, girl, you missed that boat. Let's be for real. You
Right.
missed that one. That ship has sailed. So
Yeah.
anyway, let me get off my horse now. What else are we doing on Sunday?
Just meal prep, I guess. After you just caught that wrath.
They can catch the smoke if they want to. It just is what it is. I just don't be mean spirited. Don't be ugly. Like, there's enough of that in the world without us doing that to each other. Like, don't be that person. And if you are, stay the hell away from me. Stay the hell away from the people I care about. Because
See, that's always kind of been my problem with religion is people live behind God and Jesus and religion,
that ain't God, Aaron.
but only pick certain things that they want to participate in. So yeah, I know it's not
That
God.
ain't God.
I know it's not God, but they preach to be godly and blah blah blah. But yet,
And I'm not, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here saying that I'm perfect and I've never done crazy stuff like that or whatever. But the difference is I recognize the crazy stuff that I used to do and how quick I was to lose my temper and all that. And I've worked on it and prayed about it and done my best to not be that person and to make sure that the people around me aren't affected by people like that. And especially for her to be, God, for her to be who she was in this community and then do, Lord. Like, it's gross.
I think if I let you listen to all the voice memos, you'd be even more fired up.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. We both know. Listen, part of me being a better person is I know my limits. Don't do that. Don't do that.
All right.
Don't do that. I'll be in the car on my way to Oregon. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I got the record.
Because I know that's how important it is to me. Like, that you don't go out of your way to make people feel small. Like, that's how important it is to me. And, like, that's how much it hurts me when other people do that to other people.
It's gross. I mean, it wasn't necessary for one.
That part.
Yeah.
And especially the way that it was done. Girl, no.
And I do hope you see this and delete the post.
I hope you do too. I hope you do too. And I hope you send me a direct message. Please do it. I want you to. Please. Please do it, because I have zero problem. And here's the difference between me and you. I can stand up and stand on business when I've made mistakes. Can you? Like, if you're watching and you hear this, can you admit that you were wrong and that you probably could have handled that a better way? Because I promise you I can.
Right.
Like, make no mistake about it, sister. Please message me. I want you to. And on that note, y'all, Lord, give me the strength on a Sunday. As JJ and my son would say, Mama, it is the Lord's day. Calm down. All right, y'all. Have a fantastic week. Message me if you have questions.
Peace out. Please like, subscribe, and share, and don't be afraid to reach out to us with feedback and topic ideas. We are here to offer hope to everyone, and we cannot do this without you. Until next week, I'm Aaron.
I'm Tab.
This is the Friendship Frequency. This is who we are. This is what we do. Have a great night. Peace.